our women's final out in the water. The horn has just sounded and the ladies are starting their hour-long final. Paige Alms in the red jersey, Justine Dupont in the blue jersey, Andrea Moller in the white jersey, Keala Kennelly is out there in black, Felicity Palmateer is in yellow, and Bianca Valenti rounds out this final. She's in the green jersey, Kaipu girl, along with Peter Mel for the call. And this is going to be a groundbreaking final for women's big wave surfing. And the first wave is going to go to Dupont. Justine drops in and eases off the bottom here.
Looks like we're going to get this first set underway, and here's Paige.
Paige Alms, big drop for the Maui girl. Does a great job of negotiating that steep drop, and she's going to kick out on her feet in the channel.
Completed, she kicks out in the channel, and it's going to be exactly what she needs to get herself pumped up. Now relax. It just alleviates all that stress because you just don't know until you ride that first wave. It happens every session, happens every season. As you see, a beautiful late drop here. Again, such great positioning from Paige Alms. She's so confident in her approach out here.
Sure. Here we go. We're going to go with KK, Keala Kennelly on the backhand, grabbing that rail, getting through that bottom turn, looking for some open face. Engages the rail, but then goes down. Equipment change. We'll take another look at KK's opening ride.
And again, she grabs that rail. She's been taking notes that stability that you grab the rail helps you to engage it, knows how important it is. Unfortunately, just at that last moment, the whitewater taps her, knocks her off balance, and she goes over the falls. And that, again, it is so powerful that it takes that 3.5-inch thick surfboard with a big slab of wood in it and snaps it in two like a twig. Well, you see over on the corner there, Bianca, look at turning around.
Bianca Valenti. No,
Justine Dupont.
I'm sorry, Justine Dupont, our French competitor, on her second wave already.
Wow, that was a massive drop. Watch it, turns around, commits. Look at, she's digging, digging, digging. Knew she was in the right spot. Late drop on that tail block. That is commitment, complete control. Maneuvers her way through into the channel. Look at this from the water. That is so brave to whip it underneath, and that's what you need to do though. You have to be underneath that ledge, and she made it look easy because of that commitment. What a ride for Justine Dupont. Inside enough to not let opportunities go to waste, but not get caught.
Dropping in, this time going left. That's Justine Dupont. And it looks like Andrea Moller on the right.
Because I feel like that when you get those first waves, it's so important to alleviate those butterflies.
Leader in the final right here with Keala Kennelly dropping into her second wave, grabbing that rail and able to leverage through a bottom turn. So she's going to back up that 7.17.
Is she going to whip it? Looks like she is.
Felicity Palmateer. Big drop, catches the rail and goes down there. Brutal wipeout.
Really brave attempt. Looked like everything was going to, and then it slowed up. And she looks like she's going to take another one on the head, as you see on the outside.
Outside, Paige Alms with a beautiful drop, drawing a beautiful line through this inside bowl. It gets out of there, trying to punch through the back. Backed up her opening ride, but let's take another look at Felicity Palmateer.
Oh, and you see just that got extended when she landed back on her board. Take a look here. She has the rail grabbed and then releases it. And at that point, she gets a little bit off-kiltered on the board. To the rail, where she's standing up, holding on, and releases right there. And that's where she gets extended. And her foot shifts, and see how it goes to the rail? And then it knocks her off balance. So close to an amazing ride. And now she's going for another amazing ride. Up over the falls. To see how Felicity bounced back. And then look at this positioning by Paige Alms. Late drop. No problems. Gets the bottom turn and has to get out of there. Realizes that wave's going to shut down. Very fortunate too is that she kicks out of that wave and there wasn't another wave behind it. But this is going to be a good number for her, and it could put her into that #1 position over Keala Kennelly. This is the left from Justine Dupont. As she gets squished after she gets to the bottom.
And you could see Justine anticipating that and pulling the cord on the inflation vest. Keala Kennelly on her second ride. She's going to back up that 717.
So important, too, to get that first ride on a board you've never ridden before.
Go time for Bianca Valenti. Chips into that one and does a good job of negotiating that drop and finds her way to the shoulder and into the channel for her opening ride.
And she needed that. Looked like she was going to be there for it. Here's Bianca's last wave here. So the North Peak lifts up and gives her the opportunity. It's unfortunate this wave didn't have that extra wall through the west to give her a ability to have a few more maneuvers. But either way, this is going to be an all right ride for her. That's going to help her alleviate some of that stress.
We've got Felicity, Palmateer. She's actually working on a torn MCL she sustained about 8 weeks ago. It's all bandaged up. She's got a bunch of tape there, but she's throwing it all on the line. How was that airdrop that she stuck earlier?
Wow, was really, really impressive, and thanks again for the insight as we turn to live action with Keala Kennelly.
Playing with a few injuries through here, but look at this late drop by Keala. Steering that huge board. This board's much bigger than the board she was out there on, so she's had to adjust. Twiggy's board's a lot of volume, and that's more live action. Beautiful drop.
Bianca Valenti. Late charge here in the final, under a minute, and Bianca got her second wave.
As we see Bianca in her beautiful wave here, has to negotiate over the side of Andrea Moller into that whitewater section. Great wave for her. Going to put herself into that top two, and we got lots of scores to post here. As this one, time-wise, I think is over.
Yeah, the final hooter has sounded. The final is over, but we are still waiting for scores. This is after the hooter.
What a final, Kaipo. Of course, Paige putting on an amazing performance. And she finds out right now that she is the champion.
All the digits are in, and it's a repeat. She's come in here as a favorite. She didn't let us down 2 years in a row. For Maui's own Paige Alms, she takes out yet another title here at the Pe'ahi Challenge.